Good morning students. This is a video for the students of class 8 subject science. Students, today we'll start a new chapter number 5, that is coal and petroleum. This is your lecture number 1. Topics to be covered in this lecture are: first topic is natural and man-made resources. Second is renewable natural resources. Next is non-renewable natural resources. After that, coal. We will study about coal and how the coal is formed, means formation of coal, different stages of coal formation, and last is destructive distillation of coal. So we will cover these topics in this lecture. As we know, we use various materials for our basic needs. Some of them are found in nature and some have been made by human efforts, means some materials made by us. So your first activity is to list some natural and man-made resources. Means make a list in this way. Make a list of various materials used by us in daily life and classify them as natural and man-made resources. So, a question arises that what are natural resources? What are natural resources? The resources which are provided by nature are called natural resources. Means the materials or the resources which are obtained from nature are called natural resources. And what are the examples? Examples are like water, air, soil, sunlight, coal and petroleum. These are some examples of natural resources. They are obtained from nature, means these things provided to us by nature. Now what about man-made resources? What are man-made resources? The resources made by human beings are called man-made resources. Means the resources made by us which are not found in nature. Okay, the resources made by us are called man-made resources. Examples are like machines, vehicles. They are made by us. They are not found in nature. That's why they are called machines and vehicles. All the vehicles are called man-made resources. Next is types of natural resources. Say natural resources can be grouped into two categories depending on their availability. Okay, which are: first is renewable or inexhaustible natural resources. Now, what are renewable or inexhaustible natural resources? So, these are natural resources which are present in unlimited quantity in nature. It means what? The resources which are present in unlimited quantity. Okay. These resources can be continuously restored to a former level or condition. Means these resources cannot be exhausted because they are present in unlimited quantity in nature. For example, air, water and sunlight. As we know, the amount of air, water and sunlight present in unlimited quantity in nature and they can also be restored. That's why air, water and sunlight are called renewable or inexhaustible natural resources. Now next is non-renewable or exhaustible natural resources. Now what are exhaustible natural resources? These are natural resources which are present in limited amount in nature. Means they cannot be replenished continuously. They can be exhausted. It means what? The resources which are present in limited amount in nature. Okay. And the resources which cannot be replenished or cannot be restored continuously are called exhaustible natural resources. Means they can be exhausted. That's why they are called exhaustible natural resources. Okay. Like all the fossil fuels that are formed from the decomposition of plants and animals which got buried under the earth. Okay. They are called non-renewable resources. Means all the fossil fuels are non-renewable resources because they take millions of years to be formed. So, coal, petroleum and natural gas are some examples of fossil fuels. And they are, means coal, petroleum and natural gas, they are exhaustible natural resources. Means non-renewable natural resources. Now we will study about one of the exhaustible natural resource, that is coal. Now what is coal? It is as hard as stone and black in color. Means coal is a black hard substance. Okay. And it is a mixture of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. And where it is used? Coal is used as a fuel for cooking food. Means for cooking food we can use coal. And it is also used in railway engines to produce steam, and by this steam engine can run. It means what? It is also used in railway engines to produce steam to run engine. And third is it is also used to produce electricity. Means in some thermal power stations coal can be used to produce electricity. Now, what question is how the coal is formed? Means now we will study formation of coal. Means how coal is formed. See, coal takes millions of years to form. It was formed from the dead remains of dense forest in low-lying wetland areas. Means it is formed from the dead remains of plants and animals that got buried under the earth about 300 to 400 million years ago. It is considered that due to natural processes such as flooding, the dense forest got buried under the surface of earth. And these dead plants compressed as gravel and soil got deposited over them. Means the dead plants which got buried under the earth compressed by gravel and soil. Means soil got deposited over them. Okay. And then due to high temperature and high pressure from the top layers, the dead plants changed into coal. Okay. So in this way coal is formed. But it takes millions of years to be formed. Okay. It means what? Formation of coal is a slow process. And this slow process of conversion of dead vegetation means dead plants and animals, into coal is called carbonization. What is carbonization? Slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. And one more thing is, coal mainly consists of carbon. Okay, it mainly consists of carbon. That's why this process is called carbonization. Our next topic is different stages of coal formation. Means now we will explain in brief that how the coal is formed and what are the different stages of coal formation. So coal formation is divided into 4 stages. Okay. First stage is when vegetation gets buried into the earth, means when dead plants gets buried into the earth, then a material is formed which is called peat. Means a material called peat is formed. Now what is peat? It is an accumulation of partially decayed leaves, branches, etc. And it contains very little amount of carbon, but its moisture content is high. Means in this stage the amount of carbon, means carbon content, is very low. Okay, and its moisture content is high. Second stage is, in first stage peat is formed, and after that peat gets compressed between sediment layers and a brown coal lignite is formed. Okay, and this lignite consists of compressed woody matter with very little moisture. Okay, and carbon content in lignite is nearly 70%. And this lignite, means this brown coal, is soft and can be crumbled. Okay, means in this stage peat changes into lignite. Okay, due to heat and pressure. Third stage. See, in second stage lignite coal is formed due to compression. Now when we further compressed lignite coal, bituminous coal is formed. It means due to further compression of lignite coal, bituminous coal is formed. And this is dense, dark and brittle. Brittle means hard, with almost no moisture and impurities. It means bituminous coal is black in color. Okay, and it has almost no moisture and impurities, and carbon content is nearly 80 to 85% in bituminous coal. Means here lignite coal is changed into bituminous coal due to heat and pressure, because compression means pressure, no? That's why due to heat and pressure lignite coal changes into bituminous coal at this stage. Now final stage. Final stage is a state in which bituminous coal remains in the earth for a long time and is subjected to extreme pressure. And due to this extreme pressure on the bituminous coal, anthracite coal is formed. Okay, means in final stage anthracite coal is formed due to extreme pressure on bituminous coal, and this anthracite coal is purest form of coal, and it is hard and has semi-metallic luster. Luster means shining ability. Okay, and it is the purest form of coal which contains 94 to 98% carbon, and its moisture content is very low. That's why it is also known as smokeless coal. Okay, and it is also called hard coal. Means this anthracite coal is also called hard coal. This is the final stage of coal formation, and in this way we will get the purest form of coal, that is anthracite coal. This is a flowchart which is showing stages of coal formation. So first stage is means dead plants like wood got buried into the earth, and due to heat and pressure it is changed into peat. What is peat? It is an accumulation of partially decayed leaves and branches, etc. Okay, then peat changes into lignite, means due to heat and pressure, means when the peat is compressed, then lignite is formed. And when lignite is compressed, means due to further compression of lignite, means due to heat and pressure, bituminous coal is formed. And when bituminous coal remains in the earth for a long time, then due to heat and extreme pressure, anthracite coal is formed. And this is the purest form of coal, and it contains about 94 to 98% carbon. So this is the flow chart for stages of coal formation. Now our next topic is destructive distillation of coal. Now what is destructive distillation of coal? The decomposition of coal at higher temperature in the absence of air to produce useful organic and inorganic products. It means what? When coal is decomposed at higher temperature but in absence of air, then it will produce useful organic and inorganic products, and this process is called destructive distillation of coal. Okay, means in destructive distillation of coal, in this process some useful organic and inorganic products are formed. Now what are the products obtained from destructive distillation of coal? That is coke. Means these are products which are obtained from destructive distillation of coal, like coke, coal tar and coal gas. Coke, coal tar and coal gas are some useful products obtained from destructive distillation of coal. Let's learn about them one by one. First is coke. What is coke? The solid residue left behind after distillation of coal is called coke. Okay, means on doing distillation of coal, some residue is left behind, and that solid residue is called coke, and it is grayish black in color and is not as shiny as coal. Okay, and it is hard, porous and contains 98% carbon. Now what are the uses of coke? First use is it is used in extraction of many metals like iron, because coke is a smokeless fuel. That's why it is used in extraction of metals like iron. And it is also used in the preparation of fuel gases like producer gas and water gas. Now next product which is obtained from destructive distillation of coal is coal tar. Now what is coal tar? It is a dark, black and oily liquid with an unpleasant smell. Okay, and it is a mixture of about 200 organic compounds. Means 200 organic compounds are present in coal tar. It is a mixture of 200 organic compounds and it has unpleasant smell. Now what are the uses of coal tar? So uses are, first use is it is used to make large number of useful products like insecticides, drugs, dyes, paints, perfumes, etc. Okay. And second is it is also used to make the surface of roads. Right. Coal tar is used to make roads. Next product is coal gas. What is coal gas? Coal gas is a mixture of methane, carbon monoxide, hydrogen and other gases. Okay, and it is obtained during processing of coal to get coke. Okay, so it is obtained when the coal decompose at higher temperature in the absence of air. Okay, and it is a mixture of methane, carbon monoxide, hydrogen and other gases. Now what are the uses of coal gas? First use is it is used for cooking and lighting purposes. Second is it is an important industrial fuel because it produces a lot of heat on burning. Okay, that's why it is an important industrial fuel. Okay, so these are some uses of coal gas. I hope you have understood each and every topic. So now this is your homework. First question is multiple choice question. A part is a dark colored liquid with an unpleasant smell is. Options are kerosene, coal tar, alcohol, and last option is glycerine. B part is the variety of coal with the lowest percentage of carbon is. Options are anthracite, lignite, peat and bituminous. Now C part is an example of renewable source of energy is. Options are air, water, wind, all of these. D part is which of these is called hard coal. Options are anthracite, peat, bituminous and then lignite. Which of these is called hard coal? Now second question is fill in the blanks. A part is coal is formed by the process called dash. B part is dash, dash and dash are obtained during the destructive distillation of coal. C part is dash is a dark, thick liquid with an unpleasant smell and is a mixture of hydrocarbon. Question number 3 is define destructive distillation. Question number 4, distinguish between exhaustible and inexhaustible natural resources. So these are 4 questions you have to do in your fair notebook today. So this ends for today's lecture. Thank you.